Hello, my name is Matthew Archambault. For Michigan State University's Introduction to Sustainability class, we were given a book review assignment, and I chose Rising Out of Hatred by Eli Saslow. Rising Out of Hatred follows the true story of Derek Black. Now, Derek Black was a white nationalist who, after having life-changing interactions with people from backgrounds other than his own, he revokes his former ideologies, essentially. So, Derek is the son of the former Grand Wizard for the Ku Klux Klan and is the godson of David Duke, who was a notorious leader for the white nationalist movement in KKK. And for his entire childhood, he was brought up around the Klan and taught to think terrible things about others. And he was in line to take over Duke's role at the head of this white supremacy snake. And he was involved in Klan meetings, spreading false facts, and creating websites to facilitate hate speech. He was just a terrible person. And in his early adulthood, he decided to enroll in New College of Florida, where not long after his arrival, his classmates discovered who he was and what he represented. So there was this immense outrage among students that this horrible person was allowed to be among them. And over the course of his first years at New College, there were protests and threats made and his property vandalized, and even the college had to be shut down at one point. But there was this camp of people there at the college who, rather than through modes of hostility, tried to reach a point of understanding with Derek. And they invited him over for group dinners, and they expected these to blow up into massive arguments and potentially become violent. It was here where he realized how wrong he's been his entire life. He'd been taught that people with a different appearance are not equal and to hate one another, but through these students, compassion for the human cause made him realize that there's this inherent need within us all to care for one another and that we should show love and support and kindness to one another. The tenacity of humanity made Derek revoke his hateful ways, and he fell off from the Klan, cut ties with them, and he began his life in a new direction, trying to leave his old life of hate behind and make the world a better place. It made me think of instances in my life where I judged a book by its cover, where I drew an opinion of someone before I got to know them, and then realized that I was completely wrong. First, I was hesitant to take the credibility of Saslow, since it isn't him in the story, but after reading and then watching interviews with Saslow and Derek Black himself, and Derek affirms the story, like, the book stands up quite well, I believe, and I would recommend it. It's very eye-opening.